Lesson 17. Use unit fractions in division. In this lesson, we're going to mainly focus on how to draw the models and how the models show you the correct answer. No guessing. So the really important thing here is to draw the dividend first, because that's what you have, or it's what the character has in the story. So in this problem, you see 3 divided by 1/4. So I need to draw 3 wholes. Okay, I can do that. 1, 2, 3 wholes. Once you know what to draw first, the next step falls in line. 3 wholes divided by 1/4. So let's divide them into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fourths did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We made 12 fourths. The answer is 12. So I know some of you are going, how did we get to a bigger number if we divided? Remember, multiplication and division do not always make things smaller or bigger. They go in both directions because they're inverse operations. It all depends on what you're dividing by. So when you're dividing by a number like this, less than 1, you might actually find your quotient is somehow larger. Well, that's because we had 3 groups, and we want to know if we cut them into fourth-size pieces, how many pieces do we get? So we're cutting something up, and we want to know how many pieces there are. When you cut something up, you get a lot more pieces. Think about ripping up a paper. If I rip that paper in half, I have 2 pieces now. What if I do it again? Then I have 4 pieces. So if I keep doing that over and over and over again, I'm going to get hundreds of pieces. The same thing is happening here when you divide by a fraction, less than 1. Here's the 2. Here's our other example. This time, the fraction is your dividend. 1/4. I'm going to show 1/4 right here. I don't care about any of the other fourths. I only care about this one. So I'm going to shade it in. I'm going to get a highlighter out. I only care about the yellow section. I do not care about anything else. I want to know what is 1/4 divided by 3. So that is what I care about. So I'm going to split it into 3 sections. How big is one of these sections? 1. And how many sections do we have in all? The entire thing is important now. So we drew what we had, 1/4, and we cut it into 3 pieces. How big is one of those pieces? How big is that piece right there? Let's count how many pieces there are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 pieces in all. So 1/4 divided by 3 is 1. I'm trying to write it. 1/12. And I have the model to prove it. 1/4 was cut into 3 pieces. So only one of the pieces is what we want to know about. How big was the piece? It was 1 out of 12. So when you draw the dividend first, you see how different the models are. Let's take a look. When I have a fraction in front, I only have one box. But when I have a whole number in front, I have that many boxes in front. So 3, that's the amount of boxes I have. Right? All I did was switch them around, and it completely changes the model, and therefore completely changes the answer. This is why we say to you in class that division, the order matters. When we multiply, it doesn't matter which way we go, but when we divide, it really matters what number comes first, second, and what's your quotient. Hopefully, you found lesson 17 to be helpful. Always draw your dividend first. So whatever it is that you're cutting up, that needs to be the beginning of your equation and needs to be the first thing you draw. Thank you for watching.